If it is a reality show about dancing, then I'll be definitely a part of it. But otherwise, I don't feel like reality shows are my thing anymore right now. When I was just 15, I started off my career with being the background artist for so many movies. In 2013, my first film set experience was I was the background artist for Student of the Year 1. So उस टाइम पे मुझे पर डे कुछ 600 रुपए मिले थे. When my mom dad के फ्रेंड्स आके उनको बोलते थे कि भाई दिव्या का स्निचला देखा, अभी तो बच्चे हमारे फैन है, ये है वो. आई एम लाइक ओ माय गॉड, ये अच्छा हो रहा है. तो या विद टाइम एवरीथिंग वाज फाइन. And I've always seen my dad covering up and hiding his fears, hiding his like insecurities, keeping them into them. And then he used to be, उनको कितना भी डर लगे, उनको कोई भी लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम हो, but in front of family he used to be very strong, and with that strong power, and the family obviously used to love back, and that healed him. Like it genuinely healed him. And today when I'm strong and I'm talking to my mom or to my brother, वो लोग देखते हैं कि भाई if she is trying so hard, so let us also try. So that's the only reason why I was healing properly.
Divya, welcome to eTimes TV.
Hello, hi. I'm always so happy to be with eTimes. Because they gave me that title. I remember the top 6 desirable women. So I'm very happy with you guys.
So, tell us, let's begin on a cheery note. How has 2021 been for you so far?
So far, like I have experienced a different side of me. I have become very motivated. I have some rigid goals in my life, and I've just decided to just run and go towards my goal. And it's been very motivating, actually.
What are you working on right now?
So I just finished a web series with Alt again, and Alt and Z5, and that shoot has been done, but I can't reveal what is it and what the project is. It's just that I've been working on this project since a very long time, and I really want this thing to come out really well, because this would be one of my best acting experiences and one of my best talent showcase for my life. This is an actor's paradise role, and I'm quite excited for that one. And खुद से मैं अभी एक so I've decided to become a producer this year. So just because for the art of cinema, for the love of cinema, I've always been very much attached. मैंने जब अपना career start किया था, I started off as a dance choreographer. So I have seen how it works behind the camera and everything goes around. And so I've decided that I'll produce my own short films. I will focus on topics where I'm always trying to, initiate something. So वो topics सारे जितने भी होंगे, it'll be all based on taboos. It'll be based on mental health, and it'll be a lot of such topics which are really neglected. And luckily, with good audience, I hope I can, educate my audiences उसके बारे में थोड़ा. So this is all about it.
And tell us about your horses, Iris and Krishna. How did they happen in your life?
Okay, so me and my friend, there's this friend of mine from Panvel. So it's his farm, and he's a very good friend since a very long time, and we are like childhood friends. So he is the one to have so many animals in the farm, and eventually when I stay in Navi Mumbai, so we make sure that we go to the farm and we enjoy and we spend good time close to the nature. तो उसके पास दो घोड़े हैं, कृष्णा और रियो. Now Rio is like a stallion horse. तो उससे तो हमें डर ही लगता है. तो we are like a little away. That's why you don't see much of Rio in my profile. But Krishna is a very sweet horse. So she is, I think, 5 years old. And so I decided that I should have Iris. Now Iris can have a home. And मेरा बचपन से dream था that I want a horse. I don't know why. Because I went once to माथेरान with my family. मैं बहुत छोटी सी थी और मैंने 2 बड़े बड़े ग्रे हॉर्सेस देखे थे. तभी से मैं अपने पापा को बोल रही थी कि पापा मुझे हॉर्सेस लेने हैं. तो पापा बोलते हैं हॉर्सेस का बहुत खर्चा होता है, आपको फार्म चाहिए, आपको उनको रहने के लिए अच्छी जगह देनी होगी. So I used to always think कि ये कैसे होगा. When I saw that it is possible right now, so I just went with it, and it's like a huge family there of animals. We have horses, we have buffaloes, and then we have calves. Then we have dogs and cats. So it's a complete animal farm. So मेरे weekends आजकल वहीं होते हैं. So yeah.
And how often do you meet them?
I meet them. I meet them in once in every 15 days.
And how do you take care of them? How do you take out time for them?
So luckily, my brother, my younger brother, is very much interested in farming, in agriculture, and he believes in organic stuff. So he is working in the farm regularly. So I'm like, okay, fine, if you're working in the farm regularly. So he is the one to take care of the horses also. And majorly, he is the one who's always there under his guidance. Everything is being taken care. And we have a trainer. We've got a beautiful trainer. He is an amazing horse rider, and then he trains them very well. So yeah, and we have people to take care, but mostly my brother is always personally present there.
Divya, you being a reality TV personality, काफी सारी reality shows किया है आपने. What's next on the TV scene?
So TV reality, I wouldn't mind if they come up with a property like Jhalak Dikhla Ja again, because if now I participate in a reality show, it'll be purely for the love of my dance, and I love to dance, Sukarna. There's nothing more that can make me happy apart from dancing. So if it is a reality show about dancing, then I'll be definitely a part of it. But otherwise, I don't feel like reality shows are my thing anymore right now.
What about shows like Khatron Ke Khiladi or a Big Boss? What will you do there?
Khatron Ke Khiladi, I accept I am not a Khatron Ka Khiladi at all, because I can't stand insects and snakes, and I can't even imagine myself lying in a pool of snakes, like lying in a tub where there are snakes around me, pythons around me. Oh my god, that idea only scares the shit out of me. So Khatron Ke Khiladi is not my cup of tea at all. Varun is the perfect candidate for Khatron Ke Khiladi, not me.
And what about Big Boss?
Big Boss, yeah, Big Boss. I feel I think I've done enough of reality right now, and reality show का clear मकसद यही है that you want your personality to be known in front of the audiences you have. So I think reality shows में पता चलता है कि तुम्हारे जो favorite stars हैं या celebrities हैं वो real life में कैसे हैं, how do they think, how do they talk. So I think वो तो लोगों ने बहुत देख लिया है मेरा what do I think and how do I talk. So that I think that has been very clear. But yeah, maybe in second phase of life, maybe when I am something else, or maybe I grow more, and तब अगर मेरे को लगेगा कि हाँ अब मैं थोड़ी सी बदल गई हूँ, अब शायद ये साइड लोगों को दिखाना जरूरी है, then Big Boss would be an option. But Big Boss is a very stressful show यार. Ace of Space के बाद एक जगह बंद रहना is too much for me. ऊपर से लॉकडाउन भी हो गया, उसके बाद फिर बिग बॉस तो कभी नहीं वापरे.
So tell us, being a content creator, how are you constantly buzzing with thoughts?
Oh my god, that's one difficult part about पहले celebrities के लिए easy हो जाता था in terms of in terms of their career. PR में उनका नाम तब होता था जब उनकी कोई फिल्म आती थी या कुछ काम आता था. अब तो वेब सीरीज वगैरह आ गई हैं. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट like 15 years back, probably when I just used to see and used to think that I want to do this. There were very less options. Now with celebrities, there are then content creators, and then people expect celebrities also to be in a certain way like a content creator, which at times is not possible. I'm not a personality who would make videos on memes, या कोई अगर ऐसा कोई famous meme का song बना दिया यश राज ने तो उस पे कुछ, because I don't know, that's not just me. So as a celebrity and a content creator, I feel that अगर मेरी audience है तो मैं उनको कुछ ढंग का सिखाऊं या कुछ ढंग का content create करके बताऊं. और ज्यादा से ज्यादा मैं एक्सपेरिमेंट सिर्फ अपने फोटोशूट्स के साथ करती हूँ. वीडियोस आर वेरी लेस. इट्स अ
एक्सपेरिमेंट
प्रेशर.
एक्सपेरिमेंट की बात करते हैं. यू वर टेलिंग मी प्रीवियसली दैट यू आर experimenting with photo shoots and all. Tell us how did that idea come up in your mind?
Okay, so I've always been thinking like मेरी अभी तक जितनी भी Instagram pictures थी in 2020, they were all my work pictures. And बहुत पहले जब मैंने अपना career start किया था, I used to love, you know, planning these photo shoots for myself. I used to just randomly pick up dresses from my best friends, या you know कोई अगर दीदी है तो उनके मैंने traditional clothes ले लिए और मैंने कर लिया. So earlier I used to enjoy that much, and then I, being busy in acting career and reality shows, I think that part of me was just missing out in my life. So 2020 में इतना बैठ के जब मैंने सोचा कि क्या करना चाहिए, I think that's where I always like to go back to what I used to do previously. So this year was all about, you know, going back to roots. Abhi recently I've just choreographed one ad song for one of the brands, and they have big celebrities. It has Kiara Advani, it has Raja Kumari, it has Bani J, and इनके साथ मैंने कभी एक commercial ad shoot किया as a choreographer. So I used to be a choreographer on set. I used to be a like a model. I used to love all this. So this year is all about experimenting and going back to my roots. And so far I'm liking the entire feel. I have an entire new setup and new team for my photo shoot. Can you believe that?
So you're learning like behind the camera work, Abhi.
Yeah. Abhi, see, I've always been watching it very closely. When I was just 15, I started off my career with being the background artist for so many movies. In 2013, my first film set experience was I was the background artist for Student of the Year 1. So उस टाइम पे मुझे per day कुछ 600 रुपए मिले थे. But I enjoyed being there. I enjoyed the entire zeal and fun. Like एक shot को इतना time लगता है या इतने efforts जाते हैं. So I used to always love that art. And being a stage performer, being a dancer, I know stage performances में कितनी मेहनत लगती है पीछे. So it's almost, you know, like I could compare myself doing something behind the camera also, because I just love the idea of making something creative. So this year, as a producer, I just want to try out if I could give something to the art of cinema. I'm not expecting anything out of it. मैं नहीं चाहती कि ये मतलब कुछ मैं इससे बहुत पैसे कमाऊं या ऐसा कुछ हो. It's just my contribution towards the art, and I just love making it. यार मुझे अगर मैं free बैठूंगी तो मैं कैमरा पकड़ के मैं ही शुरू हो जाऊंगी. मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उसमें.
So tell us something about Student of the Year. ये नहीं पता था हमें.
So there was this coordinator who called me looking at my pictures. मतलब उस वक्त भी being a dancer in Navi Mumbai, I had my own dancing studios. So at the age of 15, so we had like 700 students. So we were like pretty famous there as dance choreographers and as dance teachers. So then there was this coordinator who just contacted me कि आपको स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर में आपको रोल मिल सकता है. I'm like, oh wow, okay, how does that work? Then जब हम गए तो वो ओम शांति ओम में वो नहीं था, शाहरुख खान का एक सीन था ना, वो भागो वैसे टाइप के सारे रोल्स थे. And I'm like, अच्छा ये ठीक है, फिर चलो ये भी करके देख लेते हैं. So I went there, I convinced my best friend. मैंने उसको बोला यार चल देख के आते हैं. अभी अकेले जाने में थोड़ा सा मेरे को ये लग रहा था, चल देख के आते हैं. You know, we'll learn also, we'll have good time. सेट पे हैं, देखेंगे कौन नए एक्टर्स है. That time I saw आलिया भट्ट, सिद्धार्थ मल्होत्रा, and Varun Dhawan, and also Karan Johar. So I was just observing them on set, and I was just in awe. Okay, wow, yaar, kitna. I saw Rishi Kapoor sir also then. So I was kind of happy, you know, when things happened. I'm like, chal, I've seen him once in person, and I've seen how he acts. I've seen Ram Kapoor in the same scene. So I'm like, this is great. This was working well. So Student of the Year के बाद मैंने ऐसे किए हैं कई movies और इसमें. Then I was also a body double for Katrina Kaif.
Interesting revelations.
Yeah, so working behind the camera was always fun for me. Like I never used to think कि अरे यार ये काम छोटा है, ये काम बड़ा है, मुझे लीड ही करना है, मुझे कैमरा के सामने ही जाना है. This was never my idea. I just love, as I told you, I love cinema. So कहीं पे भी मुझे जगह मिल जाए वहाँ पे to showcase my talent or just be there. So I would always be there.
तो ये बॉडी डबल किस प्रोजेक्ट के लिए था?
मोस्टली कमर्शियल एड्स. तो यार्डली परफ्यूम के
अच्छा.
कमर्शियल एड्स जब किए थे उन्होंने, एंड जब लक्स के कमर्शियल एड्स किए थे उन्होंने, तो उस टाइम पे आई वाज द बॉडी डबल. जो बॉडी डबल का काम मोस्टली ऐसे ग्लैमरस शूट्स पे तो यही होता है कि तुम लाइटिंग के लिए खड़े रहो. उनकी हाइट और उनकी बॉडी वाज वेरी मच सिमिलर टू मी, सो इट वाज इजियर फॉर देम टू एडजस्ट द लाइट एंड एवरीथिंग. फिर जब हो जाती थी लाइट सेट, तब Katrina used to come on set and then she used to shoot. So yeah, it was a crazy experience. I did that for almost a year, so it was fun.
But did you happen to converse with her or meet her in person?
No, she's a very different person on set. Like Katrina Kaif on set was always like कि हाँ, once her work is done, she will straight go back into the vanity. And if she's called, she'll straight come to the set, do her work and go. No chit chat, nothing. I think she used to be in that zone. And there are many actors I know who are not, talkative on set because they want to stay in certain zone and you want to act and you're concentrating. So I had that idea. So मैं तो उसी में खुश थी कि हाँ चलो अच्छा ऐसे करते हैं. मतलब if I enter the set, Sukarna, I am all over the place. Like blah, 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 blah. And the minute the camera starts, then I'm into the zone. But there are some actors, they like to be. So we never used to disturb her privacy. But हाँ, अच्छा तो लगता था that, working, standing next to her, same height, same body, बड़ा मजा आता था तब.
Talking about childhood, मतलब tell us, when did you start harboring the dream of getting into showbiz?
Okay, so I was when I was almost 3 years old. So तभी ये दिल तो पागल है, ताल, ऐसी मूवीज आई थी बाहर where dance was a very centric idea of the profession of the characters or their feelings. So दिल तो पागल है में देख के मेरा दिल सच में पागल हो गया था because I'm like, oh my god, Karishma Kapoor and then Madhuri Dixit, they're dancing, and then Shah Rukh Khan and that entire romance. तो वो सब मैं देखा करती थी. I used to copy मुझको हुई ना खबर चोरी चोरी. So I used to do all of this, and my mom, she used to be a fan of dancing. Like she was a dancer herself. But उस जमाने में इतना कुछ था नहीं, बस शादियों में जो डांस करना है बस. So she used to always encourage me. In school, it magically just happened that teachers को काम कराना होता है ना बच्चों से, चलो तुम लोग ये प्रोजेक्ट हैंडल कर लो, ये कर लो, वो कर लो. तो when it used to be like annual days in my school, तो annual days के लिए everybody used to just like come and give auditions to me. My teacher used to treat me like a dance monitor, कि ठीक है जाओ अभी 20 बच्चों का ग्रुप बना के लेकर आओ जो अच्छे डांस करते हैं. Then I used to go search in classes and take auditions. तो मैं काफी फेमस स्कूल में हो गई थी डांसिंग के लिए. So every time I wanted to this was my only window in my life. Dance was the only window in my life. And my dad was quite strict back then. So dancing was something he used to allow me. कि हाँ तेरे को जितना खुल के डांस करना है, you have to study, you have to sleep properly and study properly. उसके अलावा whatever time you have, you can dance. So I used to finish all my homework in my school only. जो पीरियड के बीच में जो गैप होता है जब एक टीचर जाती है और दूसरी आती है, I used to just write down all my homework, finish everything so that I can dance when I come back home. So dance करते करते it became stage, then it became ramp. So then I went to choreography, back to choreography. Choreography maybe I have choreographed for Ileana D'Cruz, I've choreographed for Shilpa Shetty. So it was massive back then also.
And how did Splitsvilla happen to you?
Splitsvilla was such a random call. I swear to God, I was so confused. I still remember from the production, I got a call that we are looking out for Splitsvilla and we're interested in you as a contestant. Could you just come for an interview? I said हाँ. And interview and audition are things that मैं कभी मना नहीं करती. मैं ऑडिशन दे के आ जाती हूँ. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि वो लोग 5 साल पहले का मेरा ऑडिशन देखा हुआ है और अब कांटेक्ट कर रहे हैं. So it happens. So me working into this since 12 years, I know one thing, that auditions and meetings you never forget. You go there, you meet new people. They, you know, if you have that spark, they remember you. And 2-3 years down the line, they will call you. So I always used to go. So मैं गई meeting के लिए. I went to Colosseum's office. I was sitting, and then they took my interview. They saw how chatty I am. They were absolutely in love with me. So I knew that अच्छा ये तो हो ही जाएगा. ये तो कोई टेंशन ही नहीं. Then I went to Bangkok for a shoot. And मैं तब songs में काफी shoot करती थी. So there was this video with Ramji Gulati. We had to shoot. We shot 2-3 songs there in Bangkok. तो उसके शूट के लिए गई थी. They sent me an entire list of clothes you have to get for the show. I'm like, oh my god, this is really happening. Then I told one of my best friends, "Hey, bhai, I'm going for Splitsvilla." And I've never seen Splitsvilla. I've never seen Roadies. Roadies के खाली वो auditions जो रघु राजीव के होते थे, जो बड़े famous हो जाते थे, बस वो ही देखती थी मैं fun के लिए. बाकी मैंने कभी Splitsvilla नहीं देखा था. तो मेरी friend ने बोला, "What? You can't go to Splitsvilla. You know what you'll have to do as a couple, and you know कई बार वो fake होता है और तुम्हें ये सब fake करना पड़ता है लड़कों के साथ." I'm like, what? बोलती हाँ. मैंने बोला, I thought it's a nice love story वाला कुछ ना कुछ होता है. And she's like, no, just go and watch the show. Then मैंने मेरे से पहले वाला सीजन देखा, वरुण सूद का सीजन. उसमें मैंने वो देखा, सब कुछ देखा. मैंने बोला बाप रे, ये तो बहुत ही स्कैरी है. ये टास्क ऐसे चिपकने वाले बहुत ही स्कैरी है. So then I said no. And then MTV called me, and then we had a word, and then I told them I will not wear bikini in the show. They were like, okay, up to you. I will not do as you say. They're like, we never say you anything. You do whatever you want to do. If you go out on the first day, your responsibility. If you go out on the last day, it's your responsibility. We have nothing to do with whatever you do. But it's just that the entire cast has been locked for this year. Like the entire contestants have been locked for this year. And you were locked and you can't say no now. I'm like, acha, okay, let's do this. So it just happened. And that 1 month of shoot, I went in there and everything just happened. It was never planned.
But kabhi, like, were there any inhibitions while you were shooting a reality show? Okay, how will my parents react or friends react?
Of course, there were many tasks जिसमें मैं झांसी की रानी बन जाती थी. ये भाई ये मैं नहीं करूँगी. So you know they used to just at that time, you know, the entire set is there with you, the entire production is there with you, and then Ranvijay and Sunny, they used to come and they're like, I used to tell Ranvijay like, मतलब भाई पापा तो भाई गुस्सा हो जाएंगे बहुत ज़्यादा, ये किस करने वाले टास्क है. So then he said that, but then you should have thought about it when you were coming here, you know. And now if you don't want to do, nobody is forcing you. But it's just the spirit of doing something when you're in a show. If you say no to everything, then I don't know what will work out for you. I'm like, अच्छा, ठीक है, ये कर लेते हैं. उस वक्त बहुत डर लगता था. Believe me, मेरी मॉम हर एपिसोड रिलीज होने के बाद अगर उसमें कुछ ऐसा हुआ है तो जो मैं कहीं पे भी हूँ, मुझे जो फोन करके सुनाती थी मॉम के, हाँ, what was going on in your head, why are you doing this? Even when I was crying so much when I got eliminated, my mom is like, are you serious? How can you be so emotional for a show? Why did you cry so much? देख ऐसे रो रही है जैसे पता नहीं क्या हो गया जिंदगी में. I'm like, मम्मा उस टाइम पे लगता है यार, उस टाइम पे you feel. So it took a lot of time for my parents also to, you know, get into it, but grasp everything. But then when they saw me growing, like as a contestant, people started loving me. Then Instagram was blasting. Like the first episode of Splitsvilla, I already had 23,000 followers because of Miss India and because of my dancing career and everything. But when Splitsvilla happened, the first episode, it directly went on to 1 lakh within 15 minutes. The minute the episode ended, 15 minutes, my phone just started buzzing, notifications and crazy messages and notifications. मैं तो पहले सब खुला रखा था, hardly 4 लोग जो जानते वो message करते थे. And then it just started. So, you know, my parents saw that, you know, I'm happy with that, and I will finally get recognized. And when my mom, dad के friends आके उनको बोलते थे कि भाई दिव्या का स्निचला देखा, अभी तो बच्चे हमारे फैन है, ये है वो। आई एम लाइक ओ माय गॉड, ये अच्छा हो रहा है। तो या विद टाइम एवरीथिंग वाज फाइन.
And tell us, Divya, last year has been like it's been weird for everybody, but for you had tough time. How did you
Right.
cope up with your father's losing your father?
Sukarna, it was very, very simple for me, honestly. Why? I'll tell you. Because my dad has made me that strong since my childhood that no matter what happens, like if I used to tell my family, एक कोई family में function हो रहा है and मेरी mom बोलती थी नहीं यार बुआ दी कुड़ी दा ब्याह है, how can you not be there in this and that. And I used to just go to my dad and tell him, पापा मेरा shoot है उस दिन, I want to do this. So my dad used to fight with the entire family that if my daughter said she is busy working, she is busy. She has to do something in life. She's not going to be an ordinary girl. I've seen it in her. So my dad always made me that strong and so motivated towards my work and towards my dream that nothing stopped me earlier. So, I still cry. I'm not saying I don't cry and it doesn't affect me at all. I still cry. I still feel really bad, but it's just that my dad has made me so strong, and I just felt that now I am the one um, who is the one who's responsible for the family. So I have all the responsibilities on my head, and if I fall apart, I don't know how will my mother and my younger brother, who are now looking up to me for everything, what my dad did. So I just feel that responsibility, and I've always seen my dad covering up and hiding his fears, hiding his like insecurities, keeping them into them, and then he used to be, उनको कितना भी डर लगे, उनको कोई भी लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम हो, but in front of family he used to be very strong, and with that strong power, and the family obviously used to love back, and that healed him, like it genuinely healed him. And today when I'm strong and I'm talking to my mom or to my brother, वो लोग देखते हैं कि भाई if she is trying so hard, so let us also try. So that's the only reason why I was healing properly. I'm luckily I have childhood friends, and I have Varun, I have my entire family here. So coping up was easier, but it's just a thought in my head that yeah, he's there, he's present somewhere and he's blessing me there. And आज life में कुछ भी होता है अच्छा, uh, I take his name first, because I believe that if he's not present here as my father, he's definitely present out there in the universe as my God. So I just have gained another God, and that just keeps me going on. And I know someday I'll meet him again, and it's going to be worth it. I'm 100% sure. He'll be very happy and he'll be very proud.
And was it mentally challenging to keep your family together at that time?
Of course, we all had different ways of grieving, and different behavior patterns. My brother was a little frustrated, agitated, angry, and he was just blaming why this thing has happened with me. And my mother, on the other hand, was being very positive. My mother was very strong. She was like, if even if he was alive right now, after going through so many medical problems and health issues in his entire life, even if he would have come back home, he would have felt weaker, and I don't know how I would have helped him cope up with his thoughts. So agar if it was his time to go, it was his time to go, and she accepted that very, very soon. Like I really thought it will be very difficult. And with me, I just had responsibilities, and we three were just handling each other with their fears and with everything. And when my mom saw the kids being so strong, and the kids saw that mom being so strong, I think it just helped every one of us to just cope up. And the biggest truth is, हमने जितने भी साल हमारे डैड के साथ निकाले हैं इन माई इंटायर लाइफ स्पैन, मॉम मैं और प्रिंस, हमने जितना भी टाइम स्पेंड किया डैड के साथ, he was he was the best father we could have ever asked for. I mean, I want him in every birth of my name. I want his name every time as my father in all my births. एंड उन्होंने जितना प्यार दिया, जितनी वैल्यूज सिखाई है, जितना जीना सिखाया, आई थिंक we wouldn't I wouldn't have been Divya Agarwal today if my father wasn't there with me. Major part of me is him.
And Divya, I remember when you were coping up with the loss, like you went back to work, you were doing photo shoot and all, and social media page you were posting those photos also, and that time you got trolled badly that how could she come back and start working again and all. What do you have to say about that case?
My mom was quite affected, honestly. और उसी वक्त troll नहीं हुई हूँ. Recently भी when I posted my pictures, like I posted a reel where I have flowers and I'm not wearing anything at the back and it's just the flowers. There was a comment which really disturbed me. That comment was, हाँ इसीलिए बोलते हैं माँ बाप होने जरूरी है. And I don't feel bad for myself, honestly बताऊं, because I've never seen them. I don't know them. So I don't feel bad for myself. I feel bad for the country and for the kind of people we are growing into. And it has become a very negative and a very bad world. When I was posting my shoot pictures after my dad passed away, people had so much to say, so much to say. But I know those people are not they are not going to take the responsibility of my living or my mom's living or my brother's living. I know whatever I'm doing is all my work, and if I want to survive, if I want to be financially independent, I have to work, and that just kept me going. And I didn't care about the trolls, but yeah, I never forget to give them back because it is very important. It is not like some people, they tell me, they message me, we know that you get affected, that is why you talk about it. I'm like, no, I don't get affected. I just want to educate people not to go into this direction. I just want to educate people that, when somebody tells you something, you give it back to them. You don't have to fear anything.
Thank you so much for being with us. It was lovely chatting with you.
I hope everything was
pleasure talking to you.
Same here, always. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you for giving us your time. Bye.
Bye.